The war in Ukraine, where Russian forces are shelling more targets in the crucial eastern region known as Donbass. Civilians are fleeing some villages that are under intense attack, and the largest city still controlled by Ukraine in that region could soon be under siege. In the south, Ukrainian forces are trying to prevent Russia from cementing control there. Imtiaz Tyab got rare access to the front lines.
We are on our way to a frontline trench that is just 2 miles from where Russian forces are positioned.
Almost everywhere you look around here is signs of war, signs of devastation. This village was once home to 3,000 people. Most of them have all left.
Apart from Vasil, who has lived here for over 30 years and says he can't bring himself to leave.
Russian forces are just a few miles that way. Does that concern you?
Yes, it worries me, he says. It's so disturbing to see our village like this. As we make our way through a maze of trenches, we meet up with Ukrainian soldier Artem, who's been here since March. We're getting used to it, he says. Our guys are tough and seasoned in battle, and we're holding our ground. Because of security concerns, we aren't allowed to name this village or say where exactly it's located. Beyond that, it's close to the Kherson region, which Russian forces now occupy.
Well, you might be able to hear the sound of artillery, and it really is the sound of this area.
As we're shown a bunker where Ukrainian soldiers take cover, more shelling. This time, outgoing. Down below, it may be grim and dimly lit. But for these battle-weary fighters, it's a sanctuary from Russian shelling, and where we meet the battalion's lead medic.
I mean, with so much shelling, are you worried that Russian forces could take this village from you?
That's why we're here, he says, to prevent that from happening. It's a fight close to soldier Andrei's heart. He grew up near this area.
What do you want Russian people to know about what's happening here in this village where you're based?
I would love them to wake up, he says. I want them to realize where Putin is leading them.
Now, a Ukrainian court has just sentenced a Russian soldier to life in prison following the country's first ever war crimes trial since the start of the invasion. The 21-year-old admits to killing a 62-year-old civilian, but says he was only following orders. Nate.
Imtiaz, I know your coverage can be dangerous at times, but these stories need to be told, so thank you so much for what you're doing. We appreciate you.